Good afternoon. I'm Shawnee Yao and this is One News Now. Supporters of presidential candidate Leni Robredo are seeking a temporary restraining order against the COMELEC's Oplan Baclas. We have Greg Gregorio reporting to us live from the COMELEC office in Manila for the details. Hi, Greg. What was the COMELEC's response on this motion for a TRO?
Yeah, Sean, according to the Commission on Elections, if the Supreme Court would indeed issue a temporary restraining order against the Oplan Baclas, then they would respect such TRO. But COMELEC spokesperson James Jimenez highlighted that in the absence of such, the conduct of Oplan Baclas would continue. Recall that this petition filed before the Supreme Court is the first formal complaint filed against the COMELEC's Oplan Baclas in relation to the 2022 elections. But prior to this, the commissioners of the COMELEC have also reviewed the guidelines of the Oplan Baclas, where they have resolved to include a requirement of a written consent from a private owner before an authority from the Oplan Baclas would remove a campaign material which they found to be illegal. Sean?
All right, we also have Solgen, or Solicitor General Jose Calida, urging the COMELEC to withdraw its partnership with Rappler for this coming elections. Why again, Greg, and what was the poll body's response?
Sean, as part of the statement of the Office of Solicitor General, they are questioning the partnership, saying between COMELEC and Rappler, saying that this would be in violation of some existing laws and the Constitution. They are also mentioning the alleged being a foreign-funded entity of Rappler, among others. But the Commission on Elections has yet to issue any direct response into this matter. But in his response to previous criticisms against this COMELEC-Rappler partnership, COMELEC spokesperson James Jimenez highlighted that this partnership between COMELEC and Rappler is just merely a partnership to bolster their efforts for voter engagement, as well as efforts to fight disinformation. Commissioner Amy Ferrolino even highlighted earlier that the information would be coming from the COMELEC, which Rappler would only be distributing or be using to their platforms for the voting public's consumption. Sean?
All right, moving on to another topic, Greg. Have there been any updates whatsoever on the COMELEC-sponsored debates, which is happening next week? Have there been any changes in format?
Sean, as of our latest conversation with COMELEC spokesperson James Jimenez, the format for this COMELEC debate, which is eyed to be happening on March 19, will still be a single moderator format, meaning there will be one moderator for all of the participants of this presidential debate. But Jimenez also said that they are going to meet again with representatives of the presidential candidates this week. This is in response to the letter or request of presidential candidate Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr.'s camp, asking for the format of the debate. Jimenez said that in this meeting this week, they will be discussing a memorandum of agreement or understanding among the candidates of what will happen in the upcoming debate. But as of now, what's clear is that there will be a single moderator format, as well as the part of the ground rules would, as well as the part of the ground rules that will be the same. No specific questions will be given to any of the attendees. Only general topics that will be discussed will be given to them. Sean?
All right, on the matter of campaign rallies and sorties, Greg, are there going to be any new rules to enforce health protocols?
Sean, following the escalation of Alert Level 1 of the IATF to the Metro Manila and other parts of the country, then the category level pursuant to the COMELEC guidelines for the in-person campaign would also be de-escalated to Alert Level 1. But COMELEC spokesperson James Jimenez highlighted that under category Alert Level 1, the only thing that's changed is the maximum occupancy of a venue. From the 50% occupancy under the Alert Level 2 and 3, we will now be having a maximum of 70% for of a venue for an in-person campaign. But apart from this, Jimenez insisted or highlighted that the minimum health protocols must still be followed, which means the use of face mask, physical distancing, while the use of face shield will be voluntary. Sean?
All right, thank you for that update. Greg Gregorio reporting to us live from Manila. Let's check in on the latest from today's campaign trails. The Caloocan City LGU has denied the request of Manila Mayor Isko Moreno to hold a motorcade in the city. According to Moreno's camp, they've already been issued a permit, but it was revoked. Moreno's campaign manager, Lito Banayo, points to politics as the reason for the permit cancellation. Meanwhile, presidential candidate and Senator Manny Pacquiao will be going around San Jose del Monte, Bulacan and Caloocan today. Pacquiao said he wants to reach out to poor families during his campaign in these areas. And the Philippine College of Physicians has expressed concern over self-regulation of COVID-19 protocols as several areas downgrade to Alert Level 1. PCP President Dr. Maricar Limpin told the chiefs that Filipinos tend to disregard restrictions that are not imposed.
Unfortunately, we have seen also how self-regulation works in the country. Yung behavior nga ng tao natin, ng mga Pilipino, nag-iisap din. Importante siguro na meron itong kaakibat na wide information dissemination campaign coming from government.
Meanwhile, speaking on 1PH, Dr. Kongki Lim Quizon of the NITAG agreed that we are now on an individual level of regulation. She noted, however, that minimum public health protocols should stay in place until experts say otherwise.
Siguro hanggat hindi nasasabi ng mga international health authorities katulad ng WHO or ng US CDC na tapos na ang gyera talaga laban sa COVID, we still need to practice yung pagsusuot ng face mask. Nasa individual level na ang pag-iingat.
And it's not just pump prices, but the cost of LPG has also gone up today by 8 pesos per kilo. Shyla Francisco with the report.
Michelle was looking forward to more customers as Metro Manila shifts to Alert Level 1. But instead of more income, she was greeted by additional costs as LPG prices increased for the second straight month today.
Yung kita namin bumababa rin kasi ngayon parang anuhan na yung tao. Marami nang kumakain, bumabalik na naman sa normal. Bawas pa rin yung kita.
Effective Tuesday, LPG prices have gone up by almost 8 pesos per kilo. This translates to an almost 90 peso increase for an 11 kilogram tank. Auto LPG also increased by over 4 pesos per kilo. Based on the Energy Department's monitoring, LPG prices for 11 kilogram tanks are now 800 pesos to over 1,000 pesos in Metro Manila, excluding the recent price hike. Aside from LPG, gasoline prices have also increased for a 9th straight week. Suppliers explained that LPG prices were supposed to go down this month, but due to the ongoing tension between Ukraine and Russia, this did not push through. Prices of crude, a raw material used in LPG, hiked amid the conflict. Suppliers fear that stocks could be affected if European countries stop buying natural gas from Russia.
Ito yung natural gas. So the tendency is they have to go to Middle East to buy for their needs for fuel. Natural gas kasi is the main source of heating ng EU.
Not only LPG and fuel, but also prices of other commodities may also go up due to higher fuel prices. The Trade Department says it has not yet received any price hike requests. The DTI is talking to manufacturers to temper price hikes in products not covered by the SRP. Based on the agency's computation, fuel only accounts 3 to 5% of distribution costs, but its effect on production costs could be higher. Shaila Francisco, WR1 News.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. President Duterte is holding a special meeting today on the ongoing crisis between Ukraine and Russia. This meeting will involve military officials, police personnel, businessmen, and some cabinet members. The International Criminal Court, for its part, is planning to launch an investigation on the situation in the Ukraine. ICC prosecutor Karim Khan said there is reasonable basis that war crimes have been committed after Russia's attack. And Ukraine says its representatives have arrived at the border of Belarus to talk to the Russian delegation. This negotiation aims to achieve an immediate ceasefire and convince Moscow to withdraw its forces. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.